Just your views on market performance today. As we're hearing, that risk aversion has started to wane. Good results coming through from the banks. It seems to be reflecting today.
Well, today, yes, we did see a bit of reflection today, Lerato. For the first time in about 3 sessions, the wholesale auction from CBN, we found there was significant appreciation, and the Naira is finally, looks like it has turned a corner in terms of the value to the dollar. There's still some tightness on the local currency side because interest rates are quite high, and that's to be expected considering the kind of inflation numbers that just came in for March, for end of March.
Talk to us about what's happening on the currency front, as you're saying that the Naira has turned a corner, but generally the fixed income side and the Forex side is also influenced by other variables, for instance, such as those interbank exchange rates. We're starting to see some conversions in terms of the interbank rates and the central bank rates. What's happening?
Well, in the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of demand for importers. The run up to the elections, some people, even though they didn't think there would be much trouble, they were still trying to exit their positions. So a lot of that happened. There was a lot of demand. There's been very strong demand, roughly averaging about $400 million per session. Today, that demand is down. We're seeing 320 million. It has been fully cleared by the CBN, so we go into the Easter break with no backlog whatsoever. The rates were able to move up by 20 kobo, so at 152.76 before you add the 1% and the 50 kobo margin. By the time you add those margins, you find that we have a complete convergence with the interbank rates. Oil majors tend to sell towards the end of the month. We're at the end of the month now. Next week is a short week because of more elections and the Easter holidays. So already the Naira has a support in the interbank market. CBN has been able to appreciate, and there's about a 10 kobo differential, the all-in rate from the central bank and the rate interbank between the banks and the autonomous rate. There's about a 10 kobo differential between them at the moment.
How much further are we likely to see the Naira firm up post-elections, but also with issues you've raised, for instance, such as rising inflation?
Well, for the Naira dollar, there will always be demand. It may taper off, there'll probably be a bit of tapering off in the next couple of months. And at the same time, because local currency interest rates are quite high, and there isn't much of a barrier to entry for foreign investors who want to invest in Nigerian securities, we expect that we'll see quite a lot of FDI interest in the next 2 months. There's a continuity in the regime, so there will be quite a lot of confidence around it. Policies are likely to stay similar, not significant change. So there's going to be interest. People are going to be bringing money in to take advantage of the yields. And the central bank, like the monetary authorities, are likely to keep rates high because they want to keep a check on inflation. So we think that the currency will be under a bit less pressure now that we're through the elections, and interest rates are likely to stay high because there's still the effect. There's a lot of liquidity that has been taken out of the system, and we don't think that's about to be, they're not about to release that yet.